Hi, I'm Chong Wei from Project PhD Passion. In this video, I want to discuss one of my favorite topics, science communication, #SciComm. In the end of this video, you'll find out the journey of my training in science communication. Why do I want to do this, and what have I learned so far, and the vision for the future. So first of all, I have a confession to make. I'm not familiar with science communication until very recent years. Before I started my PhD program, I have no idea what science communication means and what I'm supposed to do with it. In fact, I get started in science writing not with the intention to work as a science communication or a science communicator or things like that. So I did my master's degree in 2009 in chemistry. At that time, I never heard of science communication. Probably it was not popular and people rarely talked about it in the country yet. And then I returned to school, enrolled in PhD in 2015. During these gap years, I was literally cut out from this scientific academic environment. And so far, I've been pursuing this passion of science communication for a while, and I enjoy this process very much. Science communication, broadly defined, is an activity to communicate about science and engage with people. There are many ways to approach it. You can do it through writing, blogging, or through verbal or visual format, like a YouTube or public speaking, or audio format on podcast. Public engagement is increasingly thought of as a part of scientists' responsibility. But I personally don't think that they are obliged to do this outreach in science communication. So people might be disagree and debating over it. I feel people is entitled to decide how they want to spend their time and what they want to invest. However, on the other hand, I do find that the most inspiring scientists have this internal and natural mindset in doing a great science communication. So I do think scientists have to invest some time, have to invest some effort in the training of science communication. It shouldn't be think of another duty, but as a much needed inspiration when being back at the lab, whatever stage they are in their career. So I started my journey of science communication for a very simple and sort of irrelevant reason. As a foreigner, I want to get to more people and want to make friends when I begin my life here. And in my second year into my PhD program, I came into this science writing group on campus, which is organized by graduate students. The idea of connecting other students and professionals through writing sounds fantastic to me. Because most of the time I'll just be typing stuff and I'll be fine if I feel speechless around people because, just in front of a laptop. Besides, I can build my writing skills and get my article published. What a great deal, right? So I signed it up and want to get involved. And now that I think about it, I feel like the idea is very weird and bold for me want to join this group. Because I remember when I walked into the room for the newcomers orientation, a room full of strangers and foreigners that didn't look like me at all. And I was thinking, is it possible for me doing the same job as other people do? But I signed it up anyway, and a few days later, an officer emailed me and saying because I'm not a natural English speaker, it might take some time and effort for people to edit and get the post published. Her voice and tone was nice, nothing rude or rejecting. At the moment, I feel a little insecure and I began to doubt my capability. But I say yes, why not? Because I will never know what I will find out if I'm not trying it. And the end of the story is my article went up like people did, and I was relieved that I did it. It didn't take extra time or something like that. Nothing bad. I feel like, yes, English is my barrier, and it will continue to be in the coming years. But I'm not letting this barrier to become the hurdle to what I want to achieve. And the other experience I had that transformed my journey of science communication training is to attend SciComm, a communicating science workshop. It is a 2 to 3 days based program that hosted by graduate students, aiming to empower early career scientists to communicate their research and much beyond. So I was selected to attend a local workshop in North Carolina in 2018. And again, this event was way out of my comfort zone. because not only I have to compose a longer and rigorous writing piece, and I have to use a language not natural to me to communicate my research. I don't even know I can do that in my mother language, not alone to use English. But anyway, I still pushed myself to do that. So I finished all the assignment and I get to publish one work for a national audience. And I also help to maintain the running of the writing group, as I mentioned before. So over the year, I work as a social media coordinator to post something that's relevant to science communication and science. From this year, I worked as an editorial coordinator to delegate the editors and then make sure all the things is running in next spring committee of organizer in Conseil Triangle, which is an exciting opportunity for me to return to the event that has transformed my thoughts about science communication. And over the past year, I was very fortunate to get involved in many activities. I get to write for the Department of Energy for writing their quarterly newsletter. The writing itself is intense, but I get to know how the professional editing and all the publish process look like. So back to the topic of why scientists need to do science communication. It can be very personal, but also can be of broad impact. For me, it's a personal learning curve to think about the science, the entire STEM field. This side hustles, this science communication jobs, has become the pillar of my PhD life. Because in the end of the day, PhDs are tough, and the experimental result can be frustrating. Sometimes it is hard to see the point of all the months, the years you put into, and where it will get you. I'm still learning and growing, so in reflecting all the experience, I feel like one advice I would give you, and also for the international students, the more uncomfortable or daunting the thing it is, the more you should push yourself and go jump right in. Because like I said, you will never know what you will find out and what you will gain if you don't try it. Behind all these uncomfortable feelings, the thing you are doing and the goal that you want to achieve, it must be something you deeply desire. And that's why you feel uncomfortable and feel daunting. So here it is, my story of trying to becoming a scientist and a science communicator. The pursuit of a great science is all the reason I signed up for doing a PhD degree. But research itself is tough and unpredictable. And science communication backs me up to do what I'm passionate about. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment what science communication means to you. Subscribe Project PhD Passion for more topics centering around PhD, science, and much more. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day!